beautiful souls. It's Rose with Psychic Readings with Rose, here to bring you your May 2023 Psychic Tarot card reading for the sign of Pisces. So Pisces, my beautiful sister water signs, we are having a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio, and we are doing this in your 9th house of higher education, long distance travel, religious and philosophical pursuits. Wow, very exciting for you, Pisces. So yeah, I'm getting these audios, which should be videos, out late to you this month. Today is actually the day of the full lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio, your sister sign, as well as mine, Pisces. We are feeling it. I am feeling it, but this too shall pass, and your reading looks very interesting. Let's dive right into your reading, Pisces. Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus, and stelliums. Okay. So in the recent past regarding your energy, we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. So Pisces, so in the recent past regarding your current energy, or whenever you're watching this, I always say time is fluid and divine timing. I believe whenever you hear these messages or see this message or see this video come up on your thread, or if you're subscribed, you get the notification, Pisces, that will be the right time for you to listen to it. There is obviously a reason why I'm getting these out a little bit late, but I am still getting them out nevertheless. So let's keep going, Pisces. So the Six of Pentacles in the recent past. So, okay, so you've made some alliances and you've gotten together with, groups of like-minded people, or maybe people that are like more, like day-to-day practical energy people. And you get together and, everyone's giving and receiving, looks like for many of you it will be once a week thing where you have been going for the last 6 months, I believe. Or maybe once a month thing where you get together with like-minded people and everybody brings something to either eat or drink or whatever. Can be a barbecue, can be an indoor place, can be a book club. But it's something that it could also be something very creative that you do. Maybe you do pottery, or you paint, or you are part of a club of some kind, knitting club or something cool. Anything really, Pisces, okay? It's something practical, something crafty. And you're with like-minded people, and it's been cool. It's been a nice slow process. And I can see right now at the point where you are is a very Cancerian type of card. The Chariot card here in the upright position, very powerful card, meaning that many of you are on a journey, okay? Whether this is actually long distance travel because it's the 9th house, or it's actually like you're journeying. Maybe some of you are diving deep into religious and philosophical practices, and some of them is about like a journey of the soul. I've been getting a lot for many of us now as we're into this golden age, and we're going into this, we're in this eclipse season, very much so, and we have all these things going on astrologically and in the world that are really, really interesting and different, and interesting to say the least. I'll say that again. And here we have the Chariot card. It's a very powerful, moving, fast-moving card. Usually the person riding this chariot has two different directions that they're going in, but they're both in the same, I want to say, let's just say for argument's sake, this person is traveling to two different destinations, meaning that they are traveling to 2 cities that are near each other, but they're staying in both cities for the same amount of time, especially with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It's kind of like, this was kind of like thought out. So you might be on a journey with people that you were part of this club, group, or association with in the recent 6 months. Or this can be that you're doing this alone, or that you're doing it with a fellow Cancer. It can be Pisces. It will be different for all of you. Many of you have Cancer sun, moon, rising, Venus, or a stellium in the sign of Cancer, okay? Many of you have a Cancer moon or Cancer rising, okay? And the Chariot is here, steady moving in your current position. So if you are not traveling, actually long distance travel to like a foreign land, or maybe just up and down your state, you're going from from the beginning of the state to the end of the state. Maybe you're going on a long weekend you know, it's still, a lot of people are on holiday and taking vacation. So maybe, you know, you're going for the ride with your child or your niece or your nephew to go check out a school or go check out a college, or dropping them off at college, or depending on where you live and the schedules with your children, your schools. So for those of you who don't have children, this is a journey that you're on of self-discovery. Many of you are actually moving house. Okay, Pisces, you're moving house. Because it's a Chariot card, because it's a Cancer card, and because that's all about water, I tend to feel like it's maybe someplace near the water, not exactly on the water, but near the water, like a drive along the coast would get you to the water near this new home. It looks very lush and lavish and beautiful. And it looks like you've done a lot of work and research and a lot of effort. You put a lot of effort into to make this happen, Pisces. So you'll have to let me know how this resonates with you. If this is resonating with you right now, Pisces, when you're watching this with the Chariot card here and a lot of the Cancer energy, a lot of fluid energy here, a lot of mystical, magical energy. If you're feeling this, if you're on some type of journey, or you're actually moving or whatever it is, you know, I would love to dive deep into this reading with you. You can look me up in my About section and we can set something up, okay? So I love to see the Chariot in the current position being so strong and prominent, Pisces. My Pisces are my most psychic signs. You are extremely psychic, especially Pisces moon. People, or many of you that have Pisces somewhere in their chart that's very significant, is coming up here, and it's taking you places. It's really taking you places. You're really into philosophy and finding out the meaning of life, or the soul's journey. That's been coming up too for many other signs too, at the soul, talking about the soul. It's just really beautiful, the energy that we're going into. If you could look at all the good things that are going on in the world, try to focus on all the good things that are going on in the world, and, you know, take what resonates with you and feels good. Many of you are diving deep into old religions and old ways of thinking, old philosophies, looking up old world leaders, and maybe you're bringing out to a platform where you're talking about it with the Chariot card here. And I'm going to go into the next card too, with the Future card. Many of you are maybe doing public speaking or going to see a public speaker, okay, and going to research the origin of his belief systems or her belief systems, okay? Or this could be someplace that you're going to in the month of Cancer season, where you're gung-ho on diving deeper into the philosophy of this male or female old world leader or deity or belief system, okay? And it's just fascinating to you, and it's changing your whole world, and you're really going to start to picture yourself there almost, and it almost looks like a place that really doesn't exist on the mundane level. It's maybe some place that you go when you meditate or when you think about a certain belief system, studying, you know, how the universe really works, or the old books of the Bible, the missing stuff, ways of thinking or ways of doing things that were condemned for a while, and society looked at it a different way, and now you're actually thinking about it, and you're like, hey, you know what? I like this traditional way of doing something, and I'm going to bring it to my everyday practice as I move into a more Aquarian lifestyle. The more things change, the more things stay the same. And I think that's going to be the title of this audio. The more things change, the more things stay the same. I love that, Pisces, okay? That's where you really find balance. And Pisces, is important for you to find balance because you're very watery and you're very fluid and you're very imaginative and dreamy and psychic. And I love you guys. So with the Two of Rods here, the Two of Wands, this looks very interesting because you're like the whole world is in your hands, Pisces, and you know it. And I know it was boring getting to this spot, because if you think about it, you know, the Six of Pentacles card is, you know, is a cool card to get. It's okay. But it's not like a huge, it's not like something that you really, it's like someplace you go to because you're comfortable with it, or a discussion you have with people, or breaking bread with people that you've known for a while, so it's just easy and it's get out of the house. No bad ill malice, no bad will, no bad intentions. It's pretty, but it's kind of boring. But it took you to this path of enlightenment, Pisces. And now you're here on this path of enlightenment. And in the future, you're going to really be stepping into it. That's why many of you, it's still, okay, so you've made the reservation. You've booked the trip, okay, to go listen to this philosophical, this old religion, something really, really cool, right? Something very esoteric. Or and you feel like you're already there. And I know many people, especially with the Chariot card, because that's a card about movement, and it's a card about travel, right? So that's what this 9th house is all about for you with this beautiful lunar eclipse in your sister sign of Scorpio. This really can catapult you into other dimensions. I see with the Two of Wands here, what it means for me in the future is that you're really going to feel like you have the whole world in your hands and you're looking at it differently. Now, this is not ego-based. This is passion-based. This is a very fiery energy that's going to come to you. Maybe you have a rising sign that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you didn't know about it, and you're finding out about it, and that's really cool. And that's why people see you the way you are when you are in a fire sign rising energy. Or maybe there's a fire in your Venus. I'm getting some of you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their Venus. That's really cool, right? Venus, maybe you're discovering what the planets really mean, you know, not just a sun or a moon. You're looking up Venus, you're looking up Mars, you're looking up Mercury, you know, Neptune, Saturn, right? And you're like fascinated by it. Many of you that I'm talking to are studying astrology and the history of astrology and what has happened historically when planets move into certain signs, or when there's retrogrades, or when there's conjunction, or when there's a moon in this sign, or it's the possibilities are endless. But it looks like something that's like very traditional. So, and that you're bringing into this new cool Aquarian age, and it's like really balancing you out, and you can see yourself there, and I see you there, Pisces. So this is really a cool reading. I really want to just end the reading with not saying much about this card, because the card speaks for itself. It is the Magician card, and it's the advice and message from Spirit, and it is in the upright position. So you are the alchemist. You are the alchemist of your life. You are creating a life for yourself and your loved ones, whoever chooses to ride along this journey with you. It is a very blessed path of alchemy. You have the power to make things happen. You always have, you always will. It was lying dormant, but now you really are perfecting your craft, and the universe is like giving you the okay, you know, like you're getting confirmation from Spirit. You're seeing all your manifestations, everything you put out there. You're probably into law of attraction. Maybe that's another thing you're studying, law of attraction. And you're reaping the rewards through this eclipse season. You're reaping the rewards of what you manifested maybe last year or 6 months ago that keep coming up to me. Something you manifested 6 months ago is coming into fruition now, and you are feeling it, you are seeing it, you are understanding it. The time is now, Pisces, and God bless. So, if you like what I had to say, if you made it to the end of this reading and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please like, please comment below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Of course, you can book a reading with me. We can dive deeper into this 9th house stuff with you. And yeah, or please feel free to share with a loved one. Share if you're cross-watching for a Pisces, or if you have Pisces anywhere in your chart. And I will see you in the mid-month. Happy full moon in Scorpio.